Well, Tinashe, just to close off, what would your message to the rugby community in Zimbabwe and beyond be from a referee's perspective?
So my message to the rugby community is that obviously seeing that the Sables have qualified, I think we really need to be pulling in the same direction. Now we have seen that there have been cases of where there seem to be problems around the rugby communities, but understanding that the Sables have qualified, we need to be pulling in the same direction. And now this is also something that goes to the leadership to say that they have a big job on their hands to actually make sure that everyone is pulling in the same direction. We have a big rugby community, which is a lot of clever minds, a lot of people in influential positions. We want to sell our brand as the Sables out there so that if it's the sponsorship that's coming, it's coming, and our Sables are very well prepared to go there. Now when the money comes into the rugby, all the great minds, it's not just about money. When all the great minds we have come back, then we are set for bigger things, because our rugby brand as Zimbabwe Rugby will grow. We can even, the supporters, I've seen a lot of them and talked to a lot of them. They know how to do things. Graphic designers who can just do that little thing, send it on the Facebook, and everyone knows there's rugby that's being played. And we fill up the stands when, the under-20s are playing, when the clubs are playing. You send it to Highfield, you send it to Mabuku, you send all those guys, because that's where we live, right? When the message goes out there and we fill up the stands, the buzz goes around nationally, and we can actually, spread the game. And before we know it, like we have seen in the cricket, we have our own Castle Corner, the Castle Corner cricket.
Yeah, we're borrowing theirs.
Yes. So, I really like that Zimbabwe Rugby generally goes a notch up, because it will also help me as a referee and us generally as the referees, because now we get that recognition. We get the rugby minds coming in, we get other people wanting to work with us, and I think this is something that's really good for our rugby.
Wonderful. Well, let's pull in the same direction and let's grow the game. Wonderful stuff chatting to you, Tinashe. Thank you so much for your time, aka Zim 1. I'm still going to give you that title, but thank you and all the best as you continue to inspire a lot of referees. I'm sure you are, and as you continue to blow the whistle in the middle as well. We'll be looking forward to seeing you in the school season coming up, as well as all the rugby referees.
Thanks a lot for having me, and I would really appreciate you still calling me Zim1, because my days not name are numbered. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Well, that was us chatting to Tinashe Kamwenje, aka Zim1, although he says his days as Zim1 are numbered. But it was lovely catching up with him. Let's do it safe, guys. Let's play the game in the right spirit. Let's respect the referees, the players, the coaches, and let rugby be the winner at the end of the day. Cheers for now.